What's good, everyone? It's the one and only NY Phenom. If you guys enjoy NFL, NBA content, want to see some more gaming content soon, give this video a like, and if you're new, go and subscribe to the channel while you at it. Now, let's get into this video, man. Listen. Listen. Y'all know I had to speak about this, man. Really? Rams, you gotta hold this out. And I know I'm gonna get some hate comments by Rams Nation, like, well, we got the best cornerback in the game, and you can't say Marcus Peters and Jalen Ramsey are on the same level when it comes to cornerback play. And at that, I agree with you. I agree, Marcus Peters and Jalen Ramsey are on different levels, on different level playing fields when it comes to cornerback play. I believe that Jalen Ramsey might be the best cornerback in the game. Yeah. But you know what you guys had though? Marcus Peters was still a former Pro Bowl corner. Was Jalen Ramsey a Pro Bowl corner? So you moved on from Marcus Peters, right, to pick up a backup linebacker named Kenny Young from the Baltimore Ravens, right? You put Akui to lead, your other star cornerback who guards the #1 receiver. Y'all put him on IR, which means he's going to, at the minimum, miss 8 weeks. You got Clay Matthews injured. Your right guard, Noteboom, is out for the season now. I look like y'all are just going to go and tank. We know about the NFC West Division. The 49ers are undefeated. My Seahawks are 5-1. So it looks like you guys were just going to throw in the white towel and just give up, right? And just try to get a high draft pick. So I was like, word, cool. But you bozos want to go ahead and trade Jalen Ramsey? Trade for Jalen Ramsey and trade another first-round pick in this upcoming draft, trade another first-round pick in the next year draft, and trade another first-round pick in like 2023 or whatever. Listen, when do you guys learn? You guys traded a #1 pick for Brandon. You guys have no first-round picks for the next 5 years. I hope you guys know that. So it's win now, go home, because you traded for Jalen Ramsey, right? Best cornerback in the league. Cool, but where's the Akui to lead? Oh, he's going to be on the sideline for the next 8 weeks. Word. Clay Matthews, he's dealing with a broken jaw. When is he going to be back on the field? So you traded Marcus Peters, who's your other outside cornerback, right? We can say he might be slightly overrated or whatever, but at the end of the day, he made plays. It is what it is. Yes, he got burnt multiple times, right? Maybe he wasn't the best scheme fit because he's not a man-to-man corner. He's definitely a zone corner. So it wasn't the best fit, but you found ways how to get it done. My thing is, you had Marcus Peters. Why not just sign him, right? Why not just sign him? Because I hope you know Jalen Ramsey is going to ask for max money. That's the reason why he really got traded from Jackson. He wants to get max money. He wants to play in the big market. He wants to get a bigger name. That was his whole entire purpose of going to LA. So you want to pay Jalen Ramsey max money. You already paid Aaron Donald max money. You already paid Todd Gurley max money. You already paid Jared Goff max money. Where's the rest of this money going to go? Cooper Kupp, right? Cooper Kupp is been balling out, right? I believe his contract is expiring soon. You're going to have to pay him. Where was it? Brandon Cooks. You got Robert Woods. The tight ends, then you pay Higbee. Are you willing to lose Everett? This offensive line is banged up. You're going to have to pay for offensive line because God knows Jared Goff, he can't carry a team by himself, right? You need an offensive line, right? You don't see quarterbacks succeed while offensive line unless your name is Russell Wilson. Jared Goff isn't Russell Wilson. He can't carry a team without an offensive line. Come on, man. Listen, this is not good luck. Because my thing is, okay, what would he do? You get Jalen Ramsey, the best man-to-man corner. Word. Okay, you're 3-3. Is Jalen Ramsey really improve you guys' chances of making the playoffs? For real. Does he really improve it like that much to the point you're willing to give up multiple first-round picks? To the point where you don't have any first-round picks in the upcoming draft? Shout out to the Ravens, man. Shout out to the Ravens. You picked up a playmaking corner, right, who's going to be the #2 corner. And my thing with the Ravens is, wish you guys weren't dealing with so many injuries. If you could have had Marcus Peters on this team, well, damn, just thinking about it, you guys wouldn't trade for Marcus Peters if you guys were fully healthy, because Jimmy Smith is the other lockdown cornerback who plays alongside Marlon Humphrey. You got Tavon Young, who was put on IR before the season, who was a slot corner. Same for Brandon Carr. He plays the slot. So Marcus Peters would have probably not even got shipped to the Ravens if Jimmy Swift wasn't injured. One thing is, yes, this Ravens secondary has talent. Marlon Humphrey is one of the best corners in the game. Marcus Peters is a playmaker. Brandon Carr is a solid slot corner. Earl Thomas is one of the best safeties. But my thing is, dealing with injuries. Tony Jefferson, one of my favorite strong safeties, is out for the season. So we're not really seeing this Ravens secondary at full health. Now, this is a power move, because if Jimmy Smith is going to be out for a long period of time, you get someone like Marcus Peters, so you can stay up on top of your division, and it helps you guys against the Patriots, I guess, because you want as many secondary players as you possibly can against Tom Brady. My thing is, Marcus Peters is not necessarily Jimmy Smith. I think Jimmy Smith is a better corner if you ask me. And Tony Jefferson, that injury hurts a lot. Tony Jefferson is one of the most underrated players in the game, if you ask me, at that safety position. Overall, you gotta do what you gotta do. So, good move for Marcus Peters, pretty much getting a playmaking corner who we've seen who has potential to be a top corner in the game for a backup linebacker in Kenny Young. So my thing is with the Rams, let's shift back to the Rams. This really doesn't improve your chances, because like I said, the 49ers are 5-0. They're undefeated. You got the Seattle Seahawks. You got two top 5 teams in the NFL in your division. And you want to try to catch up with that, and you trying to bring someone like Jalen Ramsey, who's already dealing with back issues. Now my thing is, I think he was healthy these past 2 weeks. I'm gonna be real. I think he just held out because he just wanted to get out of there. So I think he'll be healthy there, but still. And the thing is, okay, you're in the NFC West. What is the NFC West really known for? We're known for pounding the ball on the ground, right? Chris Carson. The San Francisco 49ers, it's not Jimmy G that's helping this team really be successful. This is running game and defense. Matt Breida, Tevin Coleman, Mustard, you know what I'm saying? The whole entire crew. Hell, the Cardinals, they tried to run the ball with David Johnson, but no offensive line, so whoop-de-doo. And my thing is, there's also really no number 1 receiver in the division. You know what I'm saying? There is no Michael Thomas, DeAndre Hopkins, Julio Jones in this division to really where that number 1 corner is really effective. If you smell me, you know, like the best receiver in this division right now, honestly, is, not counting any of the receivers on the Rams, would probably be Tyler Lockett. And Tyler Lockett usually plays in the slot. He plays a lot more outside now, but he's a slot receiver at heart. So, what was really the point? And the fact is, Aqib Talib, like I said, is going to be out for most of the season. So you're hoping that this team can hang on to dear life, try to squeak into the playoffs, Aqib Talib and the crew get healthy, and then you guys can get a run at it. And like I said, you got Rams fans going to be like, well, we got Nicky Roby-Coleman. Well, Nicky Roby-Coleman is a slot corner. So I'm not sure if you guys are going to move him out to the outside. And if you guys do that, then how effective he's going to be on the outside, and also who's going to cover in the slot. So my thing is, how much better is Jalen Ramsey, Nicky Roby-Coleman, and Troy Hill than Marcus Peters, Nicky Roby-Coleman, and Troy Hill? Yes, it's better, but my thing is it worth giving up 3 first-round picks? Is Jalen Ramsey, Nicky Roby-Coleman, and Troy Hill worth giving up 3 first-round picks? I don't think so. I think it's going to hurt the Rams in the long term, especially when they have to pay these top players, right? So, we'll see how it plays out. But my thoughts is the Rams are screwed in the long term, and they better win this year. This is a better win now this year. Like there's no getting around it. You guys have to win this year, because if you guys don't, it's gonna be bad. It's gonna be a dumpster fire. You see what's going on with Todd Gurley. My thing is, I don't think Todd Gurley is a corpse skill-wise. I think Todd Gurley, if you gave Todd Gurley 20 to 25 carries a game, I think he would look just fine. I think he would look just like how he did in 2017 and 2018. But my thing is, Sean McVay doesn't want to pound him into the ground anymore. And I know he's doing arthritis and all, but you know what I'm saying. But you know, it is what it is. My thoughts is the Rams, it's a win now go home year, and you're already down 2 games behind Seattle. You know, 2 games behind San Francisco. Plus, we got the win above both of you guys. Seattle, we beat you guys, so we got the game tiebreaker there. San Fran just beat y'all last week, so you guys have a long way to go. So y'all better hope Jared Goff can find some ways to work his magic if he has any. Hopefully, Todd Gurley can get in the. You're back with the team and look like early 2018 Todd Gurley. We'll see how it plays out. But my thing is, the offensive line is starting to get banged up. So I mean, it just doesn't look good. For the Ravens, since they got Marcus Peters, this pretty much solidifies himself as the #1 seed in the AFC North, if you ask me, because this helps them against the Browns, honestly. Because to be honest with you, the Browns and Steelers have the same record. They're both 2-4. So we know the Steelers, they'll be competitive just because they have Mike Tomlin and they're good. You know, they're one of the most stable organizations, or you know, one of the most competitive organizations in the NFL. So you know, they're not gonna back down. But at the end of the day, at best, they're going to be a 7-9 team, because you're not winning 10 games with Hodges or Rudolph. Let's keep it a buck. Baker Mayfield, Odell, I already made my video about them a few days ago. They're done. Okay, they got to face the Patriots. They got to face a few teams. And I know a lot of people are saying, like I said, well, their schedule gets really easy at the end of the year. My thing is, what's going to be this team mindset at the end of the year? Are they going to look at it like that, or are they just going to throw in the towel? With their big personalities and Odell and Baker Mayfield and some of their players on defense and Freddie Kitchens, I think for a young team like that, they might go ahead and throw in the towel. But that's just my thoughts. Shout out to Flock Nation, the Flock Squad, Ravens, the Birds. Y'all making moves. It's just unfortunate you guys are dealing with injuries. But that's it. That's all. If you guys enjoy NFL, NBA content, want to see some more gaming content soon, give this video a like, and if you're new, go and subscribe to the channel while you at it. I'm the Phenomenal One, and I'm out. Deuces.